5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Offer on the Table. Once again, I'm Adam, and with me is John. How you doing, John?
I'm doing pretty good myself. You?
Pretty good. Let's get this started. Here's the rundown of how this show's going to work. Every episode, we get a few topics that are current in the NBA, and those will be our topics of discussion. Now, for our loyal fans out there, I know it's been a minute. You're like, where's John? Where's Adam? I need my offer on the table. Well, we're back. We're just going to start off this show giving a quick run-through of everything we've missed. Free agency, some signings, some contract extensions, and then we'll get to the current stuff, diving into Tyronn Lue. What's up with that? And we're going to start, something we'll see if it morphs into a segment or not. But we're calling it Adam's Starters right now, where John and I will have our input and pick players in each position that stood out to us during the previous month. Currently it's November, so we'll be looking at October and up till now, as we're in the third day of November. All right.
Well, let me just preface this. I don't know if it was promised or not. I don't remember if I talked about this in the last episode, but we really did want to make a video or make a podcast episode on our predictions for the NBA season, and we really were. We were really about to do that, but unfortunately there were some stuff got in the way, but. And that's why we couldn't record any episode, but now we're back. And, sorry, I just ate dinner, so, my stomach is going ham up in it. Yeah, anyway, so, sorry about that. You know what? Next season. Can we promise next season?
We could try.
We could try. It will be over the phone, but, we'll see.
We'll try to make it work.
We'll make it work.
All right. So, quick review. Miles Turner signs a 4-year extension, $72 million, and the $8 million signing bonus.
Wait, could we really quick address Miles Turner?
Yeah. Go ahead. Damn, boy, get your stomach under control.
Jesus. Okay. Miles Turner is obviously super good. He's a young star. I think that he has really... I don't know what happened. He's one of those players who develops really quickly and stays that way. I think, he's in it for the oh my god. I think he's really in it for the long run. And, this was a very smart decision by Indiana, considering that they lost, George Hill, Paul George, mainly. Keeping him in there for the long run, also giving him that bonus. Let me ask you something, Adam. What do you think about teams giving players potential bonuses? I know it sounds like a no-brainer, but...
It's a no-brainer.
Copyright, brother.
Relax. TJ Khaled, shout out to you.
Oh, we'd love to have you on the pod.
Major key alert about these signing bonuses. They don't want you to have these bonuses.
They don't.
So we get you them signing bonuses.
In fact, perhaps $8 million in potential. Don't you remember he always says that?
No.
Anyway.
But you know what Miles Turner can buy with those $8 million? A f***ing gold lion statue and a jet ski that he can record being pulled over on.
But he can't buy Assad.
You're right. Assad is going to be worth some money one day.
Father of Assad.
All right.
Anyway, well, let me tell you why this isn't a no-brainer. I mean, a few years ago, I believe it was one of the players from the Portland Trail Blazers. I can't remember his name at the current moment.
How far back are we going? Are we going Greg Oden? Are we going LaMarcus
We're going
Aldridge?
2 years
CJ
ago.
McCollum, Damian Lillard.
It was not one of those. It was
Al-Farouq Aminu?
It was not Al-Farouq Aminu.
Mo Harkless.
I think it was Mo Harkless.
Was it really?
In fact,
that was a complete shot in the dark. Shout out to all of y'all.
Well, it really was one of the bench players, or maybe he was starting at the time. I don't remember. But anyway, let me get back to this. Well, he had a bonus.
Maybe Ed Davis?
I don't think so. Whatever. We gotta get back into this.
A Trailblazer.
A Trailblazer from a couple years ago. He had a bonus where if he shot, I believe it was either 38% or more from the three-point line, he would get a bonus of $500,000. Now, he was making a few $1 million, but the problem was, toward the end of the season, he refused to take any threes because he was at 38.1, I believe. 38.1%, 38.0%. So this man, had he shot another 3 and missed, he would have lost out on $500,000. So the question stands: do bonuses really help your team if you're thinking about it in the long run? Because, stuff like that. Like, what if you needed a critical shot? I mean, I don't care if it's the end of the regular season when you're trying to get seeding. Mo Harkless is not going to take that 3 because he knows that he's losing on $500,000 and you're not making $40 million a year. That $500,000 is a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you do at this point? And also, offering bonuses to players who are making $72 million, I mean, why not? Why not? This guy's already accepted $72 million. Why not get $8 million to some role players to get your team a few wins? Like, what is this? I just don't understand. Like, there are
you don't understand. That was clear from this rambling question, buddy. I mean, okay, one sentence, go. What's your question?
Are bonuses actually good in the long run? That is what I said. I said that in the middle.
Somewhere along the lines of our 2-minute questioning here. No. I think the upside of the bonus depends on the wording of the bonus and the player it's extended to. Because Mo Harkless, I mean, whether it was Mo Harkless or not, the sheer fact that you can't remember who it was, like, it was a role player, right? So a bonus for them, it's going to be worth more to them. It's probably going to make up a larger chunk of their income. But at the same time, it's like, that's not a chunk of change that, like, the Trailblazers need. Like, I think they're okay with letting that go. Miles Turner, I mean, you just gave this guy $72 million, right? $8 million in, like...
That's a lot. That's still...
It's what? So, let's say he does everything that he needs for his potential bonus. It's $80 million, 4 years, $20 million a year, roughly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's making bank. But yeah. I think within those $8 million in potential bonuses, there are certain check marks that they're expecting him to meet in the coming 4 years, right? Like, I don't know, get selected to an all-star game, make the NBA first team, second team, third team, whatever the hell they have their expectations set on. Which, by the way, Pacers, if you're listening and you have Miles Turner going to the all-NBA first team, something is clearly wrong with you. Shout out to Miles Turner, though. Really good player. Nothing
We'd
against
actually
him.
love to have Miles Turner on the pod.
But, like, so I think if you're using the bonuses as kind of goals or checkpoints that you want players to hit, then yeah, they are useful. They are good. But if you're just using it as kind of like a cornerstone or like a milestone that you're expecting a role player to hit, I say just give them money. I mean, it's not necessarily going to be a shot to your team's income or your salary cap, per se.
I also think it's mainly all about, having your players play basketball. It's not like, as Fergie so eloquently put it, let's play some basketball. That too. But let's play some basketball. Right as every single one of the All-Stars was laughing their asses off at her.
By the way, the Warriors riff on that with their, post-game dancing, major shout-out to them. That was so well done. I was a huge fan of whatever the hell dance was going on. Jordan Bell is gifted in the art of dancing. And
just
Draymond
because he went
Green,
to Oregon?
No, but yes. Draymond Green looked extraordinarily comfortable in whatever the hell his feet were in. Some, Orbeez looking shit. I don't fucking know what was going on there, but he looked
Draymond
comfortable.
on that Orbeez shit, you know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is just, they looked really good there. Okay, moving on from Miles Turner. Jamal Crawford signs with the Suns. That's a vet right there if I've ever seen one. 19th year in the league. Went from a playoff contender in the T-Wolves, who they're not really contending this year, but we'll see what happens there with the whole Jimmy Butler controversy. Derrick Rose? Hello?
Derrick Rose, 50
What
points.
a performance!
I actually forgot to put him in our notes. I mean, I mean no disrespect to my man Kevin Love. Wait, what? To my man Derrick Rose. Anyway,
Okay.
All love for Derrick Rose. Anyway, Derrick Rose 50 points, but yeah, Jamal Crawford not on the T-Wolves anymore. He moving to the Suns.
to a real playoff contender.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we see quite a few veterans going over to the Suns these days. Trevor Ariza, mainly.
Quite a few, with a staggering number of 2. Hold up, sit down for that. Okay, but I mean, honestly, you're looking at the Suns. I kind of like what they're building here. You look at what they've done in the draft the last couple of years.
Around DeAndre
Ayton. Devin Booker, a stud. Josh Jackson, I think, is just an all-around talented player. And if he could get a jump shot, he could be something special.
If.
It's a big if, but yeah. Jamal Crawford, I feel like, is just a great person to have on your team. Not only does he have some skills of his own, but I feel like he can just provide that knowledge and help mentor some of these young guys and to help Josh Jackson with that jump shot.
We'll see.
And Trevor Ariza, I feel like is kind of what Josh Jackson might
staggering numbers
might aspire to become. I mean, Ariza, a 3-and-D kind of player. Jackson, though a lot more athletic than Ariza, came into the league known for his defense, and I feel like if he can just develop that jump shot, he could be something really good and really help the Suns. Moving on from them.
Wait, hold on. One more question. Do you see them making the playoffs?
This
Suns?
year?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Why did you have to say that 2 times?
Well, I wasn't sure if you're talking about in the future or this year. Because this year, no. In the future, sure. I mean, if you get Jackson and maybe you do something in the draft this year too, I don't know. But definitely just not this year.
Someone record that. We're gonna prove Adam wrong at the end of the season.
Yeah, Devin Booker, if you're watching or / listening, hello, big fan.
No, we'd love to have you on the pod. Also, you sound super dope.
Yeah. Also, isn't he the one that drives a really nice car? Actually, it's the NBA. Everyone drives a nice car. Except for Kawhi. Kawhi, ditch the Tahoe.
Yeah, the 97 Tahoe.
You need a new car. You want to buy my 2005 car? You're like, I'm very happy to sell that to you. It's an 8-year upgrade from whatever the you're driving. Okay. Larry Nance also signed an extension. 4 years. Did you think that was hashtag worth?
Was it hashtag worth?
No. Sorry. Keep going.
The Cavaliers. Wow, this was...
You mean the train wreck?
Oh, did I not say that?
Yeah.
I thought I said Cavaliers.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize they were synonymous. Continue.
This is pretty interesting. I mean, the Cavaliers, I really don't know what's going on with them. I feel like they're kind of like... LeBron leaving was kind of their salt in the wound because not only does LeBron leave, but you also have Jordan Clarkson still on your team.
Oh, and for all of you who don't know, Jordan Clarkson is definitely John's favorite player in the league right now.
Well, we'd love to have you on the pod.
No, I'm serious. This is a man that John just aspires to be. When we were balling earlier today, John was chucking up shots, and some people yell Kobe, some people yell Steph Curry, but when John airballs, he yells Jordan Clarkson. So,
well, I could yell Jordan, and people won't know. They'll probably just think I'm the MJ.
So I'm gonna hop over kind of a bullet point to just kind of. I feel like there's a great ease here. We're already on the Cavs.
Wait, I haven't said anything. What do I think the Cavs are doing?
Besides tanking? Oh, I thought that was just kind of a given.
Oh,
for all of you who don't know, the Cavs are and they've always been
have the whole Cavs locker room on the pod.
Okay, you know you're bad when Amazon Alexa will just flame Kevin Love for not even averaging 12 a game. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google that because that's just like really funny. So your thoughts on Larry Nance and the disaster in Cleveland? Hold up, pause for a second.
Yeah.
I never thought that I would be saying the Cavs were the disaster in Cleveland and the Browns were the pride of the city at the moment. Like, what? Sorry, go.
Well, considering that I have literally no knowledge in football, I'll take that as a... Wow, that's quite a statement. But, anyway.
It is, by the way.
Yeah, so I think that Larry Nance is really... He's awesome at dunking. And that's about it. We'd love to have you on the pod. But Larry Nance and the 4-year, $45 million, I really think that the Cavaliers are not taking the right step. I mean, just accept that you can't win. Even with your so-called stars. I mean, one just participated in All-Star Weekend. The other one was an All-Star. I guess.